Well, good morning, you guys.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Well, y'all, it's another bright and sunshiny day out here today.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
We got beautiful weather on the horizon for us for the next, as far out as we can see.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I was watching, I got this app called Haystack News on my phone, and it basically like tells you like your local areas from like all the different news stations. It's not like one particular news station. Anyway, they were doing the weather report, and it looks like Thanksgiving is actually going to be really good weather for us too. Now, like weather out here in Arkansas, you know the saying, if you don't like the weather, wait an hour.
Pretty much.
But so far, it's looking really, really good for us, which
it's going to be that nice fall weather.
Yeah.
Where, from what I can see, it's supposed to be a really cold snap today and like the next couple of days, but after that, it's supposed to warm up a little bit.
Yeah, and
Thanksgiving, so
the cold snap, it's really not like the sun is nice. This breeze is cold,
Yeah.
but you know, it's not too bad. It's
No.
definitely not too bad.
No, yeah, it's very, very nice though.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful day today.
Yeah.
We're gonna get back to work today.
Yes, guys, we had another super special delivery. I did talk about it on Real Talk. You guys saw David came over and brought us a lot of the lumber and stuff that we needed, so that way we could make the beams and everything. And basically, we were waiting. I gotta get out of the sun, guys. Woo, that's better. That's better. We were waiting for another special delivery. Yeah, for the brackets, and as you guys can see right behind Gary, it's a not so mystery box.
Pretty much.
We got our order for the brackets. So the whole thinking outside the box that we had to do, how we were kind of stressing it a little bit on like, man, we're going to have to put up, you know, all these support beams and everything. That whole plan out the window because we got the brackets delivered way earlier than we were expecting.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, they weren't supposed to show up until today. Which means, you know,
it would be like tonight.
2, 3.
Yeah. It would be basically this evening, which would not allow us to use them for work today. So I'm happy it put us a whole extra day kind of ahead of our schedule, even though we were behind schedule, but now we're back ahead. Now we're on time, guys. We're right on time. So let's see what's inside this box Gary's opening.
I can't wait. I gotta see what's going on here.
Yeah, hopefully they'll fit.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
They look beefy. That box was heavy when I tried moving it around.
Let's see if I can... I like.
That's a big old beefy beam.
I like.
And actually, guys, we ordered it through Amazon, but we ordered it through Viver, which we've worked with Viver in the past. Anthony and Roxanne have worked with Viver in the past. This is not sponsored, but they actually just so happened to be the people that had what we needed.
And at a really good price. It was... I don't need 4. But I do have 4.
What, did it come in a pack of 4 or what?
So... It was like $23 or something like that for one. And then the pack of 4 was only like $60. So
buy 3, get 1 free.
Basically, and I was just like, you know what? I can't help it. There might be something later on that I need an 8x8 post for. And now I got 2. Because you want to span from there to there.
Yeah.
And I could do a 6, a 6x6 right there, just because of how high it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
That spot, it's 12 feet at least, or close to, and with the deflection of the post and everything else, I didn't want just a 6x6 over there. You know, I probably would have been all right with a 6x6, but
yeah.
But
you're Gary. You gotta be extra prepared. I love that quality about you. Yeah, no, it's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all.
So that makes me...
Hey, they wrapped it up pretty nice, though, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, they don't want to lose the plate. And that's one thing I want to look at right now as well.
Ooh.
There's one plate.
That's what you're talking about, the plate.
So...
Ta-da! That's what gets screwed into the
I can mount
concrete.
that down, right?
Uh-huh.
that also is like a spacer.
I see.
So you can go on there, do what you need, right?
Yeah.
This goes right there. So that way you have a nice flat base fully everywhere. So
that's awesome.
that's pretty nice. I like how hefty that is, and it came with all the stuff. So I mean, like,
what kind of stuff? The
just like all the mounting plates, the screws, the
red heads and stuff.
Red heads, the bolts, the everything. I don't want to lose all this stuff.
That was a good price, man.
That's why I was like, man, I can't. I'm me, all right, and I saw a good price, babe. I'm sorry. I was like, you can't just buy two and be like, yeah, okay, I spent $43 for my project, you know, or it's like, I could just spend another $20 and I have two more.
You got a whole extra in case something happens.
In case, if you know, hey, later on down the road, I don't know.
I like how you think, babe. It's okay.
I do have a garage over there that I, you know, would like to have a pretty big garage door on, so
we'll use it. Yeah, no, it'll be used.
I'm just saying.
It'll be used.
I ain't too worried.
One day when we start building the garage.
Ain't too worried. I'm always storing and keeping little things like that. Mel knows it.
Gary's a hoarder.
She calls me a hoarder.
He is a hoarder. He is a hoarder.
I'm a precision buyer. Is what I call it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. A little hoarding isn't bad. I hoard stuff too. I'm not trying to call you out on just yourself. I mean, I'm like a really bad hoarder of certain things. I hoard pens. I don't know. I hoard pens and pencils, like mechanical pencils. If I find a really good pen that I like that works really good, I like those the ink ball ones, right? And if I find one that works really good, I'll buy like 2 or 3 packs of it, and then like I'll hoard on to it. Even though I have like 100 pens, I'm like, oh, I gotta have more. So I get it. Gary hoards certain things, you know, I hoard other things. It's fine.
But that should be
it's all good.
Man. I mean, I'm glad I did a 15 or a 16 by 16, because that guy is gonna be able to land almost perfectly. I knew I was gonna end up covering that 20, 24.
That's okay. We can still read it.
At least you can read the last 2, right?
Yeah, no.
It's gonna be somewhere in that ballpark. I'm gonna strike. I mean, I don't care if it's off a little bit here or there, but that'll be straight with everything. I'll probably end up putting you like that here. For this stability. Yep.
So today, friends, Gary and I are going to have to get really busy on this mudroom build. We got to use all the lumber that David so graciously picked up for us. Yep. And again, you know, it's not the posts that we wanted per se. We were trying to get an 8x8 post, but man, everywhere and anywhere that we went shopping and looking for it in person, like here locally, wasn't going to be able to get their hands on it for a couple of weeks. And we don't want to wait that long. We want to get the roof. We want to get the metal ordered next is like our next big order, our next big purchase. We have all the materials for everything else. The next thing that we're going to be ordering is the metal on the roof.
Yes.
But again, we can't order the metal on the roof until this mudroom is done, because then we will know all of the dimensions that we need fully. So yeah, so we're trying to get all that done before the end of the year. Anyway, long story short, I skeeted around and beat around the bush. I was just trying to say, this is how my brain works, friends. This is how my brain works. Ping, squirrel, squirrel. It's all on the same line though. Just try to follow. Just try to follow along. So we ended up going with the 2x8 pieces of treated lumber, and we're going to make our own posts since nobody had it in stock.
Correct.
And essentially, I did talk to you guys about it. I'm not the best at explaining stuff, so I'm going to let Gary take it from here really quick, and then we're going to jump off this thing and we're going to start getting to work, because we got a lot we want to try to get accomplished today. We are going to be working, since we've got the good weather now, we're going to be working as many consecutive days as we can.
Yep.
Just so we can get to the point where we can order the metal, because I know that there's going to be some latency in between, you know, ordering and then getting our order too. So yeah. So anyway, Gary, take it away.
So biggest thing is, you know, we're working with 12 feet. Okay. When you're working with that high of like distance and whatnot with a post. The thing is deflection. You don't want it to, have so much weight that over time it's like deflecting with the wind and everything else like that.
Bowing
with
out.
Load and everything like that. You can minimize that kind of deflection with the size as well as the amount of weight that I'm going to be putting up there. I'm gonna hope that I get it to a point where it's like it's just basically roof trusses in a sense on this area coming this way, holding onto the beam and holding onto the girders that I'm going to be putting in and everything else like that. So hopefully the way I'm planning it and everything else like that, it will all play out. I mean, it's going to play out all nice. I shouldn't say hopefully. I know it's going to play out.
Yeah, I believe in you. I got faith in you, babe.
But I'm just saying, like, I'm thinking about this because this is a curveball. I was going to have another one right here and another one right here.
Mm-hmm.
And have the loads spaced out evenly. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So.
And then what happened?
You said that you wanted the full span. 16 foot.
I threw Gary a huge curveball.
Oh, crap. 16 feet? Oh, all right.
Well, look, because, okay, in my defense, friends, it would have been a post right there, a post right there, a post right there, and a post right there. And that defeats the entire purpose of having all of these beautiful windows, in my opinion. Because I wanted these windows to be able to look out, and I don't want to look out and see a bunch of freaking posts everywhere. I want to be able to have an unobstructed view. So I did throw that curveball at Gary.
So now I'm sort of like sitting here and I'm like, okay, how am I going to do this? So now I'm going to be adding, basically a girder on top of my double top plate right there, as well as coming out tied into the now 8x8 posts that we're going to be building out of 2x8s. Because 8x8s aren't really readily available. Wait like 2-3 weeks, maybe a month before they got here. And I said, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna buy 2x8s. I'm just gonna slam them together with some really good nails and everything, and screws and bolts and everything is gonna be sandwiched together really good. And we'll come back and we'll encase it with the cedar log and everything else like that. Because originally we were thinking about using a cedar log. But the more I thought about it, cedar, they're great, but the drying outness, you know what I mean? I don't want to put it in there and then all of a sudden it shrink and now my roof is coming this way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As well as the span that we're talking about. So.
No, it's smarter just to encase it. You got the smarts.
So we're gonna do it this way, and it's gonna work. It's gonna be a lot of back and forth, and this thing is going to be a heavy son of a freaking what.
Son of a biscuit.
Yes. I'm
hey,
just
Gary.
saying.
Gary, taste the biscuit. Yeah. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
I'm sort of scared on how heavy that thing's going to be. That's going to be a son of a... I'm just saying.
Yeah, but teamwork makes the dream work. Me and you got this. And if all else fails, we'll call some of them kids out to lend us some muscles. I know we got a strong son.
We have the zip board up here, so we're at least can't get up here, but I'm telling you right now, 12 foot, like I'm still not.
I know.
And then if you get to that point, right, and then it might go. Once it starts going this way,
it's going.
It's going. There ain't no. Oh no!
Oh no!
That's where I'm like in my mind. I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna have to screw in some pieces of wood to where we can just adjust it up.
Well,
but then at the same time, I need one this way to where I can have it sort of not come this way. But worst case scenario, if it does come this way, it's going to stop from the house.
Well,
unless it can fit through the window underneath the header, and then it's going to go whoop, into the house.
I don't know.
You see how my mind just goes
crazy?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, your mind goes crazy, my mind goes squirrel. It's a winning combination. Winning combination, friends. That's enough talking about it. It's time to be about it. I'm going to go in, get this uploaded for y'all real quick. I'm going to have Gary grab all of the tools so we can get this job done. And today's the day, friends. Today is finally the day we're able to put in some work. So we're going to run. I want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today and watching today's episode of Real Talk with SLR. We posted a new video yesterday. If you guys missed it, go ahead and go catch it. I did a sneaky thing. And I did a last-minute premiere party because I missed you guys on our, Wednesday live chats. We stopped doing that a while back, and I want to chat with you guys. So I did post it yesterday. If you guys missed it, go ahead and go check that one out on our channel. And I do have another video that's already uploaded and ready to go. But you guys are going to have to wait for tomorrow for that one. So stay tuned, friends. And we'll be showing you guys all this stuff here really soon. So until the next one, we love you guys and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.